Military Appreciation Day at Duke, and that means a little bit more to the lacrosse program because of Jimmy Regan. Both teams today paid tribute to Jimmy Regan in warm-ups by wearing his shoot name and number on the back of their shooting shirts. Regan was a midfielder at Duke, and when he graduated, he didn't go to Wall Street, he didn't go to law school, he joined the 75th Ranger Regiment. Jimmy Regan was killed in combat on February 9th, 2007. His parents, Jim and Mary, created the Army Ranger Lead the Way Fund to support disabled U.S. Army Rangers and the families of Rangers who have died. And Jimmy Regan, his life, his story, his passion, his commitment, certainly on everyone's mind here today at Koskinen Stadium as we honor his life and his duty for our country. And we are happy to have his father, Jim Regan, join us right now in the booth. And Mr. Regan, your emotions today, first right off the bat, coming back to Durham and seeing the players for both teams wear those shirts.
This is special. This is really special for the Regan family and for Jimmy. You know, I can't say enough about Duke University. Kevin White, Chris Kennedy, the Duke squad, the Duke coaches, John Donowski and the boys, and you know, Nike and yourselves for being here. And it's a special day for us because it's an awareness day. You know, we're doing an awful lot for our Army Rangers. And, you know, a lot of your fans probably don't know this, but the 75th Ranger Regiment is part of our Special Operations community. And they're in the fight against this war on terrorism. You know, they're going after these fundamentalist Islamics that are in the Mideast. And they're doing everything they possibly can to neutralize them. So to keep our way of life. You know, it's a shame that organizations like this out in the Mideast want to kill us for our own just quality of life and being Christian.
Mr. Regan, I saw that you had an opportunity to spend time with both teams. Pre-game, you spoke to them both. What was your message?
The message was to inform them of what kind of day we have. You know, this is for our Special Operation Rangers. You know, these are the guys in the forefront of what we're doing here. You know, they've been having more than 23 consecutive tours of duty since 9/11. And it's been nonstop. And with ISIS on the rise, we're going to need their help. We're going to need the people's help to be able to provide the resources we need for them.
Goal by Jordan Evans makes it 6-3 Syracuse. Mr. Regan, as a Long Island family, you have a passion for lacrosse. Your son played at Duke. Your daughter's played. I know that. How has the sport and the lacrosse community rallied around the Army Ranger Lead the Way Fund?
It's been fantastic, especially in the Northeast. We're part of the group of benevolent organizations that are participating in the Shootout for Soldiers, which is national now. That's been awesome. You know, we have our local programs here on Long Island. You know, Riggs Rock, which is Chaminade and against Manhasset. And every year we come out, we got about 3,500 people at the game. It's spectacular. The community of lacrosse has been really strong special for the Regan family and for Lead the Way. And I'm really very proud of the community circling around us, and especially these deep boys, man. You know, JR10 on the back of the helmet, you know, wearing our scroll on the back of their uniforms. You know, it is what it is, you know, and it's phenomenal.
Hughes with the transition off the face-off Barber makes it 7-3.
Mr. Regan, you know, you spent a lot of time on this campus, and Jim was a great player for Mike Pressler. What are your fondest memories at Duke with Jimmy as a player?
Well, the fondest memories was his most outstanding game. Jimmy was you know, he tried to make people better around him. You know, he was the type of kid that, you know, he was friends with everyone, right? He always had a smile, and he was a dedicated, committed player, and he's a dedicated, committed player for Duke University. But going for the ACC championship you know, in 2002, Jimmy had a 4-1. You know, he was one of these guys that he wasn't, you know, he stepped up and made it happen. Yeah. And, you know, that was Jimmy. Jimmy was the type of guy that would step up and make it happen.
Well, you and your family are stepping up and making it happen for the Lead the Way Fund, and we appreciate you spending some time with us today to give us more information about an organization that's doing a great job. Mr. Regan, thank you very much.
Great job, Eamon. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. And
you're an inspiration.
You know, I'd love to have the community support us in here and take a look at leadthewayfund.org and get more information on what we do for our Rangers and their families, because we're the organization, the go-to organization for these men.
All right, Mr. Regan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
Appreciate it, boys.
Amazing stuff.